Much Arctic Reverse for the $5 donation. Good luck, Alta, for Puzzle Bobble. Another $5 coming as well as 25 cents for any extra credits needed so you don't have to use your own quarters. Thank you very much, Brinko War, for the $5 donation. After losing an aunt and a cousin to cancer, I've seen firsthand how much devastation this disease brings. Thanks for doing this. This is one of the best speedrun streams I've ever watched, gameplay-wise and commentary-wise. Best of luck to all of you. Yes, thank you very much for all your continued donations. And please stay tuned as we are now ready for our next game, the arcade classic Puzzle Bobble, being run by AltaBiscuit.
Dang, you guys are cheering for the demo pretty loud. All right, so this is the arcade classic Puzzle Bobble seen on Neo Geo machines, and because it's Neo Geo, we need to hear the jingle. So good. All right, let's get started. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm sure many of you have seen a game similar to this in some form. But you match colors, they fall down, clear them all to win. There are a few level setups that could appear. There are fixed levels, like the one that's about to come up, semi-random, where some of the colors are random, and then completely random, where all of them are. Ooh, that was good.
Yeah, and it's going to give him the same pattern throughout all the levels, but like he said, the colors will be swapped sometimes. He's going to be playing a total of 30 levels in total, and his goal for this is he's going to be going for a 1cc, so not trying to take a death throughout the entire run, because when he does take a death, it will give him like a little guidance cursor afterward that just basically shows where your moves are going to land.
Yeah, like in the first level. So one little bit of trickery you can do in this game is when you hold up, it makes you fire straight up. And then, let's see if I can do this here. Yeah.
Hey. Oh. Yeah, that's that shot. Could you clarify why it's called 1cc?
1 credit clear. That is the ultimate goal for arcade games. And 1 credit clear will definitely get me underestimate, but that's ultimately what I want. You might also notice that it says level 4 on the bottom. That's the difficulty of the game and not the level that I'm currently on. And this game is being a little rude to me right now. Okay, there we go. But if your arcade owner was particularly mean to you, it could be level 7. And the difficulty in this game determines the number of shots before the screen is pushed down. And I'm on the default difficulty, so that's 3 plus the number of colors remaining.
What does that scale to when you're playing on level 7?
Just the number of colors.
Oh.
It is extremely unfair in a way that only arcades could be. Ooh, this is a nice setup.
Ooh.
That's a case where the completely random setup was favorable. All right. This is just clear everything all in a row. There isn't really much to say about this level, so you can get a few donations in here.
Thank you very much, Linalia, for the $25 donation. Thanks for running this classic Taito arcade game. 1-player Bub and 2-player Bob are the greatest. This money goes toward the virtual highlight incentive because that game is an experience.
That's an understatement.
Thank you very much, Cammy T, for the $10 donation. Love sitting, eating my lunch, and tuning in to GDQ. It's never on for long enough.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, no.
Welp.
Unfavorable.
Well, so much for the 1cc. This is what I was hoping to avoid because it doesn't look nearly as impressive if I have the guide here, but it happens. If there's anything this game can do to you, if you make one mistake, it can snowball out of control very quickly, or immediately, like in that case, but it happens.
I'm getting flashbacks to going to my mom, who was probably at the laundromat, which is why she happened to have quarters, and begging for that extra quarter.
Yeah, especially for a level like this one. I mean, it can be pretty straightforward, but most of the colors are pretty separate at the beginning. And I believe there are actually unwinnable patterns you can get for levels 25 and 30 if you just get bad enough luck.
Yeah, I'm sure there's other very rare scenarios where that could happen, but I haven't really experienced them. Most of the time when there's a death, there was an earlier mistake that caused it. So I guess I owe 1 quarter right now. All right.
Nice.
Hey, hey.
Free sec.
All right, this is a level where I just want red and black. So a funny thing about I'm running this on a Neo Geo home console. This game's really being unfriendly right now. But the home console is basically not much different from the actual arcade machine. It's almost exactly the same hardware. And I'm running this on a flash card since it was never released for the home. But it can still run arcade versions just fine. All right.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
A little bit of breathing room here.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
All right, we're fine here.
Yay.
The thing I've learned about this game is everything's fine until it's not.
Definitely. So another interesting thing about the home version is they are pretty hard to come by. And by pretty hard, I mean still expensive to this day. When they were released in 1991, it was $650, and oh boy, we got a situation here.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ah.
Man, I'm being my own worst enemy right now. All right, maybe we'll go for the 3 credit clear.
I believe.
Might as well take advantage of the cheater guide while I have it.
The hat trick, they call it.
Yes.
That's just an example of luck right there, though, in this game. Like, you can have, like, either a round last, like, a minute and you get kind of destroyed at the end, or you have the same round again, last, like, 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on what colors you get, really. And how well you do, of course.
This game has a habit of doing you dirty, too.
Quite often, as we are experiencing right now. But it happens. There we go. I'm not sure what they're saying, if it's wow or go or whatever it is they're saying at the end.
I hear yow.
So this is an example of a level where I need 1 color, and
Oh, you know you're not going to get that color.
apparently not.
What even is blue, anyways?
Where is it?
There we go.
That round can either be 1 second or 23 seconds. All right, this one is a pain because everything is shoved to the left. And I'm basically trapped until I can get something to clear out the left side. Okay, we're getting there. And every time I fire a shot into those tight spots, I always feel a little bit concerned because I'm not 100% sure if it's going to go in all the time, but you just got to take the shots.
The worst thing is this game's all about self-confidence in the end. A journey to find yourselves.
Everything is fine until it isn't. Let's go there. So, something that I haven't really encountered much yet. When the game spams you with one color, ideally you're trying to eliminate all the colors at one time, but sometimes it just doesn't work that way. I'll try and point it out if the opportunity comes up. Let's just clear this instead. Or not.
Oh.
Nah, it's fine.
We'll get it later. This not giving me very many good options here. Everything's fine. How about this music, though? I hope,
It's a good loop.
much like the original Bubble Bobble, it's basically the only track.
It's a killer jam.
Agreed.
And it gets faster. And when it gets lower, it gets really tense. All right, another good opportunity for donations here.
Thank you very much, Kurogamo, for the $50 donation. I'm always down for a round of Puzzle Bobble. Thank you very much, Nick, for the $10 donation. My aunt passed away from cancer 2 summers ago. I'm also very close with her kids, also my cousins. We played this game for hours when we were kids. Thank you for choosing this game of choice and doing this to a good cause. It means a lot to me, my cousins, and my aunt. Let's kick cancer's butt.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Here's the little example of Alta going with the extra colors he was given.
Oh boy.
You know, I think
I was greedy.
You go for the risk, sometimes it doesn't pay off. It's okay.
Yeah, so he did it. He had those 2 blues up top, and he was trying to alternate them to clear all 5 at the same time, because they just keep spawning them over and over again. But sometimes like that, it just happens.
It's been happening a lot this run. It's unfortunate, but what can you do?
You know, I think every time I've read a donation during a stage so far, it's led to a credit being lost, so I should probably just stop doing that.
I don't know. I think the donators are paying for my credits at this point. I'll have to make up for it somehow. All right. So let's see, I owe $1 at this point. Here's an example of firing straight up. And an interesting thing about firing orbs straight up is they will hook right, and just like that. So it's very useful for lining up shots. And you can kind of also use that to line up other kinds of shots too, where it's like just slightly off center. There, that's what I was trying to show off before. It's to reduce the number of colors on the board.
Just look how happy those dinosaurs are jumping around, dude.
They give you a break every once in a while with these layups after a few After a few rounds of spending your hard-earned quarters.
They gotta keep you coming back.
It's a false sense of security, let's be real.
That's how they do it.
So one of the most interesting patterns I like to see, because it only starts you off with 3 colors at the beginning here, and they're kind of spaced out. But since there is only 3, it's going to scroll much faster on you, so you do have to be on point on your shots.
That one was clean. A lot of hook shots there. All right. So this game has had several releases. It's known as Bust-A-Move in North America. And this is interesting, what I got here.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
It's fine.
Nah, I'm not worried. I'm not worried, you're worried.
See, everything was fine.
It's okay.
The SNES version of this game has 100 levels and looks completely different. So it would probably wear out its welcome after 100 rounds. But this is a situation we got here.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh no.
man.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, of course the white is the next one.
$1.25. And this game's gonna make me go broke.
Oh, the bank shot. Ooh, there we go.
I didn't misread that color. I don't know what you're talking about. Farming score.
Is this the score one, right?
Of course, with the crisp 520 points at the top.
600.
Working on it.
We're moving up in the world now.
All right. This will be the last quarter I spend.
I believe you.
I think I need to be a little more patient. This game is being extremely rude to me. Oh no.
Ooh.
No.
Oh man.
Thank you very much, Lady Sokolov, for the $20 donation. Sending this donation, hopefully with a bunch of luck, so you get the colors you need.
All right. All right, this is the last quarter I spend. For real this time.
I believe in you.
The classic find the color level.
Yes. Hey, there it is.
Hey. Let's go, Red. Yeah, let's go.
And another layup.
Literally the first
Kobe.
2 colors, too.
That was the best luck I could get there.
Okay, evidently Lady Sokolov did send us luck. Thank you very much.
Like we said, this game can just, it does you dirty.
Yeah. It's part of the experience, though. Let's be real.
It is.
By the way, if anyone's interested in playing this game themselves, this game is actually on the Switch now.
Oh, yeah. It's actually the first time the arcade version's been on a console, as far as I'm aware. So that's pretty neat. Before, you either had to play it on an emulator or a very expensive console.
Or at the arcade at your local pizza place, either way.
You know, some of the local pizza places in my hometown still have a Neo Geo, which is pretty cool. Mm-hmm. All right, this is a level that can just outright kill you if it feels like it.
Yes, the authentic arcade experience.
Yes. This is... oh, no.
Oh, not.
Oh, no.
You hate to see that happen.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
It still has an opportunity to do me dirty here. All right.
Okay.
That was interesting.
Well,
Hey, don't worry, everything's fine.
it's fine.
Listen to the non-stressful, sped-up music.
I don't trust that.
Nice.
I gotta say, bank shots are the most satisfying shots in these games.
All right.
Nice. Yeah, that's,
At least it wasn't this level, because this one is hard.
yeah, that's one of the scariest ones we mentioned before. And of course, the other one's going to be at the very last level of the run.
Yeah. That one is extremely nasty, and even, like, if it's your first time doing round 30, it can just, even with money, it's hard. No paying to win on that one.
I guess I have fond memories of this stage yesterday.
That you did. That you did.
I was stuck on this stage for, what was it, 20 minutes, I want to say?
Yeah. It's trying.
Oh my goodness.
Does it have to do that to me?
So many reds.
It gave you...
Oh my goodness.
Game, please. Have mercy.
Oh no.
I believe. Oh.
Ah.
I wanted it.
This is probably the worst run I've ever done. Oh, well.
So, out of curiosity, the way the RNG works in this game, is it possible that you get such bad luck that it is literally impossible to complete one of these boards?
Round 25 and 30 are the only ones I've really experienced. A lot of the ones I have failed, even though it looked like it was down to luck at the end, it kind of was, but I put myself in that position to begin with, so it's kind of a mixed bag there.
It's almost as if every shot is a calculated risk.
Basically. And in this case, $1.50.
Very calculated.
Anybody else stressed out by this music? Just me?
Nah.
Nah.
It's so happy, and then it just speeds up on you, and you panic.
Happy music should not be this fast.
All right.
Hooray.
Yeah.
All right.
Here's your
Let's
break
get-
level.
Let's get a strong finish here.
Back to find the color.
There's red.
Three more to go. This one can be deceptively difficult just because of the way it's shaped. But you get some cool bank shots out of it.
See, that's the real stream value right there.
Nice.
All right.
There we go.
Let's play everybody's favorite game, Find the Color.
Ah, yes. Is it just me, or is that little scream at the in the beginning? It sounds like the squid from Splatoon. Not gonna lie.
Haven't really heard that, but
Could just be me.
I can hear it a bit.
all right. Here's round 30. This one's nasty because it's hard to find places to put things. And you kind of have to take bad shots regardless, so.
Really kind of the worst part is that, as you see, like, he has there are 4 reds to start off, and, like, 2 of them in the front, 2 of them right in the back. So if you get a lot of reds, like, throughout, you kind of put them somewhere. That makes it just really hard to clear it as a result.
Nothing's really together. His best bet, like kind of what he's doing now, is he lowered that middle stack, and he's going to try to drop that right stack all the way down.
Okay. Good. Okay, I'm happy to see that one.
Oh.
Oh, man.
there we go.
Oh.
Oh,
All right.
okay. Time is soon.
See, everything was fine.
Everything was fine.
All right, I
worry
got
about
this one at least.
Yeah.
And time.
All right.
All right, so there's a little Easter egg at the end of the credits. Our 150 spent will not be in vain, as I promise here. Oh, we get a different theme here too. All right.
New music.
I want to thank my couch here for supporting me during some dark times here, but hey, we got through it. And I got the 2 hardest ones without having to use a quarter, so that's nice. Nice, but do you guys like t-shirts?
I like t-shirts. I wear them all the time.
All right. Well, you might be able to get one soon.
Really?
But do you have a time machine by chance?
I got like good storage.
Eh.
Maybe in a basement.
We'll give it a couple seconds here. So the funny thing about the North American version of this game is this screen pops up after the credits. Right now.
There.
So you can win a free t-shirt if you unscramble this, send it there by February 28th, 1995.
We got time.
Yeah.
But funnily enough, the Yeti actually has a shirt for this game, and it's a pretty cool looking shirt. So we may not be able to get the Taito shirt from 1995, but you can get the next best thing and get a t-shirt for this game and some money to charity as well. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoy the rest of the marathon.
Thank you very much, AltaBiscuit. Final time was 27:47. Thank you very much, Arctic Reverus, for the $6.50 donation. Here's your $1.50. Such an entertaining run. Thank you, Stephen, for the $250 donation. Thank you very much, Kronkenstein, for the $150 donation. Here's my $1.50. Awesome run, AltaBiscuit. Wait, so he says $1.50, but he actually donated $150. I'm not sure math works that way, but thank you very much, Kronkenstein. Thank you very much, Flying Gambino, for the $25 donation. Been meaning to donate. Figured why not right now so my boy can see the Octopath Traveler run. Good luck to all the runners, and thank you to everyone who helped set up this amazing event. Yes, as a reminder, Octopath Traveler is a game that could potentially be added to this marathon. We're a little over halfway to the goal of 60,000, so please be sure to keep donating. Every little bit counts. Also, as a reminder, after the next 2 games, we're going to be having a run of Semblance by Half Coordinated, which could potentially have a hand cam. A very interesting proposition, considering that it will be a one-handed run. Currently, we're at $6,252 of the $7,500 donation goal. So please continue to donate towards that goal, as we are quite close to reaching it. Thank you very much, Alex, for the $25 donation. Hey, AGDQ, I had to donate during my favorite classic arcade game. Bob and Bub are some of my favorite characters. I was never good enough to make it to the end, and I can't wait to see you crush it. Good luck. All right, evidently, he did that earlier in the run when there was still hope of the 1cc, and before we were all firmly reminded of the mortality of human existence. That is Puzzle Bobble. The Guacamole 2 run will be starting relatively shortly. So if you wanted to try to snipe the character choice incentive, now will be your very, very last chance. Currently, Tostada is in the lead, followed closely by X Tabe. So let's see what happens in the next couple minutes. Thank you very much, Petty, for the $25 donation. Good luck on your run, Bobby. I originally was going to be at work while this was going on, but now that I'm at home sick, I can at least take comfort in seeing a friend do his best at a GDQ. Knock 'em, dead, and ole! Thank you very much, Minor FF Fanatic, for the $11.60 donation. Let's get Octopath in. I want that sweet, smooth character to boss transition music loud and proud.